Today I'm in Manchester and I'm looking for anything retro or anything vintage. Basically, the old video games, old toys, anything like that. I haven't really got a plan, so I'm just going to wander around and see what I can find. Right, I'm in the Arndale Centre and I know there's a CEX somewhere near, but I'll be honest, I haven't got a clue. It's been ages since I've been in. No idea. Okay, so I didn't grab anything in CEX. I did see a copy of Populous for the Master System, and I do collect for the Sega Master System, but I couldn't see a price on it. And I'll be honest, this sounds terrible, but I couldn't be bothered queuing up. The queue is huge. So may go back there later on and have a little look, maybe. Let's go on. Okay, on to game, which is in the weirdest place of Sports Direct. It's the oddest kind of collaboration ever. Still to this day, still don't get it, but whatever. Sometimes you have some bargains in there. I'm able to pick up some like turtle figures or something like that. Let's have a little look if we can find it. Just got a map of this place because I am so bad at directions. If my wife was here, we'd be there in no time, but me, I need a map. Okay, game being part of Sports Direct is really weird, obviously, because they don't mix. But what's worse is how hidden it is. It'd be easier finding the lost city of Atlantis than finding a game in Sports Direct in some cases, especially in this case because I just don't know where I'm going. But it is worth trying to find because you do find some bargains in there. Here's an example. I found this Ghostbuster figure in a game for £5 a while ago. These were going for £30 retail, so you will find a bargain now and again. Okay, we're off to HMV now after all that to check out probably a lot more modern stuff, but they do sell toys. No video games anymore. They used to, but not anymore. So we'll check out some toys. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Funko Pops generally. I used to like them, but I'll be honest, every time I go into a toy shop or whatever and it's just walls full of them, it kind of gets me down a little bit because that's room for what could be, you know, actual toys, and these are just like little ornaments, and they're fine. And the odd ones I do see now and again, like there's some cool He-Man ones, the cool things from The Thing, things like that, kind of cool, but yeah, I'm not the biggest fan. up next we're going to try B&M, because sometimes they have a few surprises down the sleeve. Hopefully today we'll find something. And that is it for the Arndale Centre. I'm going to find a way out. I'm so lost, even with a map. And I'm going to go and have a look or a hunt for some retro vintage action figures. Okay, this is where it gets awesome. I went into Afflecks, which is an indoor market full of really cool independent stalls, and I came across this incredible stall called Milner and Son Vintage Emporium, get that right, and it was run by this really cool guy who let me film around the shop. Anyway, the first thing I noted was this NES with an organizer entertainment system around it, which I'd never seen before. To be honest, I had to look it up afterwards. It's really cool. It's basically just like a platform for your console where you can kind of organize it and put loads of carts to the back. In the video, you'll see loads of carts to the back. I thought that was ace. I also saw a Super Mario World CD case, which I'd never seen before, which I really want to get next time I'm there. As well as just about everything else you can imagine. I love stores like this because it's got everything from vintage toys to retro games to vintage clothing, everything you can imagine. It's a real kind of car booty kind of feel to it, and I love it. Definitely visit there if you get a chance. And then we come to Starwarsman. Now, if you are into figures like me, this is going to be your dream come true. It is amazing. Now, as the name suggests, there are a lot of Star Wars stuff there. Not just figures, there's Legos and playsets and everything under the sun Star Wars wise. But it's not just Star Wars. If you like Marvel, if you like Doctor Who, if you like McDonald's figures, if you like Sesame Street, There's everything under the sun. Now, if you just walk around the stall, you'll just see loads of figures just willy-nilly all over the place, and incredible value as well. But if you go in, oh my word, I don't know how he does it, but he packs out that small area so well. Well, I was just so overwhelmed. If you see the way I'm filming, I had to cut out into like a fisheye lens at some point just to capture everything in the stall, because there are toys hanging from the roof, which I've just never seen. And anywhere else I've been. It is an amazing shop. Okay, I had to get out of there because it is super warm and also it's cash only, and I have no cash on me, but there's a bunch of Star Wars figures I do want. But anyway, we're off to Forbidden Planet, which is just around the corner. Let's go and check out what kind of retro goodies they've got. So I just talked to the guy in Forbidden Planet and asked him if there were any Masters of the Universe figures coming in, because the last two were in there on sale. And turns out, no. I might just be the last fan. Well, it seems like that anyway. But I left that shop with my my head hung low anyway. Next up, I strolled into Empire Exchange, which is one of those treasure trove / Aladdin's cave sort of places, jam-packed full of memorabilia. Now, whether you're after vintage videotapes or comics or books, toys, anything really, they will have it. And it's not amazingly organised either. It's like a car boot in a way. You just got to go and dive into all these things. And I absolutely loved it. I was there for about an hour and they were very nice with me, letting me film. That's why I got a lot of footage here. But it was so exciting just to get in there. And I did pick up one item, as you can see in the video. And that item, as you probably guessed, is a Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles annual. Now, I love collecting annuals. Not only are they kind of cheap to collect, but they look great and give me bundles of nostalgia. You know what else gives me bundles of nostalgia? Arcade games. And Manchester's got an NQ64. In fact, it's got 2 NQ64s, but this is the first time I've been to one of these while in Manchester, because we've got one here in Liverpool. And if you don't know what it is, it's just basically a little club full of arcades and consoles as well. And it's incredible, the one they've got in Manchester. It's huge compared to R1. R1's just a little room. The one in Manchester, it feels like every time you turn a corner, there's another array of arcades there, secret arcades to play. And obviously you've got a console station they can see there in the video, and I did just hang out and play some Mario Kart 64 for a bit before I went round and filmed the rest of it. This is going to be a place I go to way more often, because I don't know why I didn't do it in the past. I just thought it was going to be quite small like R1, but I'm definitely going to go here when I stay over in Manchester, especially because it's got a netball station as well, which my wife loves that over everything. If you're a fan of arcades and retro games, definitely a place to visit. That was absolutely incredible. I can't believe I've never been in there before, and there's another one in Manchester somewhere as well. I mean, can it be as big as that? It was never ending compared to what we've got in Liverpool. Definitely worth visiting Manchester for. Anyway, I'm absolutely knackered after that. Spending far too long in there, so I'm going to go and grab something to eat and do a bit of reading. Anyway, see you back home.